How are you, brother? Very good to you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for your time.
It's so good to see you. How are you?
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
I think it's time to get started.
When Rory McIlroy turned pro in 2010, people they say he's the most young player pro. And I was, no, it was me before him.
You cannot be thinking like this guy has advantage over me because he's got 2 legs and I've got one and whatever. We just have to go and play golf.
Seve hands.
Yes, heavy hand.
And you do this every single shot.
Every single shot. Only when
Unless-
I'm around the green, I don't use it. I play normally.
Reevaluate risks every single time.
Oh, 100%.
I'll be a great CEO. Like,
Yeah.
if there's any big
Yeah.
company around,
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
few years' time, I'll probably jump in that.
Yeah, we like that. Gentlemen, we're very lucky to have you guys here on the Buffalo Trace podcast, Life on Tour. There's so many tours around the world, but yours is very interesting. Juan Postigo, Issa Nlareb, thank you so much for coming on. First and foremost, how are we? You guys have just started the G4D competition out here at Wentworth. One round under the belt. How's everyone feeling, Juan?
Feeling good. I had a tough start this morning. This golf course in Wentworth, those first 4 or 5 holes are pretty tough. I paid a high price, but after that, I kind of play great golf, and I will stick to that plan of those 13 last holes. So yeah, pretty happy. Not too bad.
And Issa, we were talking about your round today. A lot of good stuff, but then a little naughty snowman at the end.
Yeah, like Ryan said, the beginning is always, for me, it's my first time to play in this category of event. It's a big event for me, and it's my first time. So I was first of all happy to be there. So it take me a lot of energy to beginning the first 9 hole. I was out of the game, and I try to manage to look my game back. I get some few good game, but in the end, I pay the bill. I get a big 8 in hole 16.
You paid the price.
Yeah, and I finished with birdie in hole 18 to hole 78 today. So I would say I get to prepare myself. I get to take time to practice, but in the same condition. I don't know how I will do.
When you walk on the range and you see the likes of Rory and stuff out there, who are your favourite golfers that you get a little bit of a like, oh, there's the big guys. Have you got any of those idols out there at the moment?
I did at the beginning.
Yeah.
When everything first started, like 2021, 2022. But I've got to say that I came to do my job and I'm focused on my own thing. Obviously, I like watching them, and you always see a little bit of what they're doing.
Yeah.
But there's really only a few players that on the range that would impress me.
Yeah.
Like the rest are very good ball strikers, but they are not like Rory's or the Rams. The rest they are all in there, but it's not something that nowadays is like making me take time off.
Sure. What about you, Issa? Who's your favourite out there to go watch?
Now all my favorite are not there because I started golf when I was very young. So
Yeah.
I used to see Jim Furyk, Justin Johnson,
Oh, yeah.
or Greg Norman. My favorite was Greg Norman.
Wow.
But I learned to play like Tiger Woods. But I cannot say I don't have any favorite because there's one person in my life, is my stepmom, changing my life. And all day long, she can't stop saying Rory McIlroy, Fleetwood, Tommy Fleetwood,
Yeah.
and one of the other players. So last week, I was supposed to come in England. I don't have the visa problem. I can't come. And when Fleetwood win, I can breathe. My mom was, yes. After 20 years, after many competition, and he win.
Oh, it's good.
And yesterday, when I arrived in the practice, I see the boys. I'm not jealous for him because my mom's talk about a lot of him than me. But I was like, oh, this is Tommy. And my cat was like, it's not him. It's not can be here. I said, this is Tommy. I know this guy. He's the next son of my mother. I run to him. I greet him. I have a good time. He's a gentle guy. He's a super guy. We talk together. I call my mom on the phone. My mom have a video with him. My mom start crying on the phone.
Oh, that's
That
awesome.
was very super. I didn't see him this morning to ask him to give me the technique how to play this kind of golf course.
Wow,
Yeah.
very tough
Yeah.
golf course.
Yeah.
It's a cool story. You mentioned your stepmom. I'd like to wind back the clock with you both. Can you, I guess, for those at home that haven't heard your story or how you got to where you are today, can you give us the rundown of your disabilities and how your life changed in that moment, and just a general synopsis of how we got to where we are today, because it's an amazing story.
Okay, we get to follow the rule because Juan play in the Edgar event since before me. So it's to Juan to stay because my story is very long. I have 3 life on. So Juan, please.
Mine is way simpler than yours is. I was born with one leg. We are a big family. We're six brothers and sisters, so we're quite a big family. I was the third and the only one with a disability. And I've got to say that whether you talk with disabled or another one, the main piece they will tell you is family. How important is family to overcome difficulties in life, and obviously disability is one of those. It's really important how they show you things can be done,
Yeah.
and how they treat you. I always say that it was very important for me that they didn't overprotect me. Like it has to be hard when you have one kid with one leg, let him fall down and stand up by himself. Like
For sure.
they did that pretty well, and I think because of that, I kind of independent person. I live my own life. I'm able to play golf full time. So I think that's because all the positive messages they send to me, and because they let me fall down all the time, and I learned how to just wake up.
Pick yourself back up.
Yeah, that's just pretty important.
I guess the fact that you've always had just one leg, you haven't seen life without it. So does that help your balance? Does that help your natural stability? And
Of course, yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, I was born with one leg, but obviously I've got an evolution on my disability. I mean, when you are 6 years old, like life is way easier because
Yeah.
you are like a kid and you just play with your crutches or whatever. But like life is taking like a lot of operations during the time of 15 or 16 operations in the last 15 years. So
wow.
yeah, it's getting tougher to be able to play the game. But still, I mean, I think to feel that support and to understand your situation at all point, because I think this is a very good point just for the youngsters. Like, you need to understand who I are and how you are. Nowadays, that we need to have we need to be the perfect person on Instagram, or
Yeah.
mostly for the youngsters. I mean, I was born with one leg, so anything, I didn't let that pain come into me. Like, I always was a really normal kid because I understood my situation from the beginning.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty important, not just for disabled people, but for everyone. Like, your economical level might be a difference, or anything in life
Yeah, for
like
sure.
has to be understood by yourself first. So
Yeah, that's a great little message.
Yeah.
Amazing to say that. That's cool. Very cool. And Issa, you mentioned your story can take 3 days, so maybe we have to compact it.
My first life with my mother, we have a poor family. My mother have been married 3 times. So in the last marriage, she get me like the last son in the family. After out of 7 boys, 7 big boys.
7 boys.
Yeah.
Wow, that's both
And,
big
big
families.
families.
Yeah, I have that chance to be born in Yaoundé. So I grew in Yaoundé with my mom, and I lost my mom. I learned everything with my mom because my mom was selling fish in Cameroon and selling some juice fruit in the street. So I know how to do this business. When I was 10 years old, and at 11 years old, I lost my mom. I never see my natural father. We passed. So in 2000, My dad took a second wife with 3 children where I get to support in our small house. After a year, I was like, this is too much for me. I get to go away. So I took my things and all my stuff. I went back in the street. I live in the street. I lived in the street for 3 years. One day, I was arrested by the police. Second day, they leave me out. Third day, they hold me. And one day, I decided to don't go back there. I run myself and I have myself in the golf course. So I wake up in the
So
morning
you've run away from the police
for the police, yeah.
and you've hid on a golf course.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah. So when I wake up in the morning, I found some ball in my feet and I was like, "This, what is this?" But I took two of them. I started playing with it. When I went out in the bush, I see the golf course.
Wow.
I see the green everywhere. I say, "Wow, where I am now? I'm in the paradise or I'm there yesterday?" But just few minutes after, I see people playing, people coming down because Yaoundé is the town of 7 hills. I'm from Cameroon.
Yeah.
So I see them. I would think I get their ball, but no, they were having their ball. So, but I take the ball, I go give to them back, and one of them give me $1. And I was like, wow, I live in street 3 years, no one give me anything. Just for two ball I pick in the morning, this give me $1. So
Cashed up. Yeah.
I cashed up. That started my business. That was my business starting. And I picked the ball for 3-4 years. And I turned caddy. After caddy, I turned pro in 2008 in Yaoundé, 1 white year. And in 2009, I played the Cameroon Open. And I
Epic.
started playing like a normal professional before Rory McIlroy. Because I have that story because when Rory McIlroy turned pro in 2010, people, they say he's the most young player pro. And I was, no, it was me before him. So
Move
I used to
over,
fight
Rory.
with my mom in the house
Yeah.
from this story. And I was struck very well the ball. I run the African Golf Tour. I was number one in the African Golf Tour in the Central. And in the end of 2025, I decided to change to move forward to go to the European Tour. I found my second mom, I would say my stepmom. So she gave me this opportunity to go. So I went in Spain for play the qualified tour. I get my qualified tour in the first picking.
Yeah.
I started running the tour. The first year was very difficult. So I would get to change my technique. I get my coach in Metz when I meet in the tournament with Olivier Chalon. He changed my game. In 2016, he changed everything. It was like, okay, you get to play lower ball like this. You get to change your club like this. And this works so much. So in the beginning of 2017, I win everything. I win Nigeria, I win Senegal, my last event. And the beginning of the year, the season in Egypt, I get in Egypt. I was good, ready for everything, and I got meningitis.
Yeah. So this was bacterial meningitis, correct?
Yeah.
And so, as you've said, you've been on top of the world. You're feeling great. You're
Yeah.
playing amazing golf. What was it like when you found out this happened, and how quickly did things change for you?
5 days.
Wow.
I was in coma 5 days.
And you don't remember going into a coma or falling ill? Like it was.
No, the only thing I remember was that when I arrived in hole 16, I asked my friend, I feel cold, I want to go back in the hotel. They tell you get to continue because we was playing for money. So you get to continue. I said, no, I will not continue. I can't. It's too much for me. They said, okay, you win the game. I walk back to the hotel. I lie down. My friend come to like around 7. He said, let's go to dinner. I said, I can't. I'm tired and I feel so much cold. And he was like, Issa, last 2 months we was in Spain, 1 degrees in Malaga to play the qualified tour, yes. And you didn't feel cold. Now we are in Africa and you feel cold. I say, I feel so much cold. He say, okay, let me call my dad because my dad is doctor. The name is Nicolas Aparicio. He called his dad and his dad say, ask to Issa to have a fresh shower and take some drug and everything will be good. I get the fresh shower. It gave me a lot of power, a little bit power, and I went dinner with them. and people they was wearing shirts. So I just finished it. I went back in the hotel. I sleep. From there, I don't know what passed.
Wow.
Yeah.
5 days.
Yeah. 5 days, I wake up. I can move my head. I can do anything. So the thing goes so faster. I will be bring back in Cameroon in after the month. And my mom do everything. We fly to Belgium. I just arrived in Belgium and they say they cannot do anything. They get to take my extremity.
And so for those that might be listening to this podcast versus watching it,
Yeah.
you've lost both legs from above the knee.
Yeah. Same like, okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Come on.
Okay, so we're getting undressed essentially. So okay, so that's below the knee.
Below the knee, yeah.
Yeah.
The same. It's
same
a
on
similar.
that side.
I get a good doctor. He told me everything before happened. And I was saying, what is the probability that I can play golf
Yeah.
again? He told me truly because he's a friend of mine. After 2 days I arrived in the hospital, he told me, I'm sure that you can work, but playing golf with your left hand, it would be a very big problem.
Yeah, and so
yeah, I have amputation similar.
same. And then your hands 4 and 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 5
5
and
now.
3.
5 and 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's impressive. And now you're doing what you love, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
awesome.
So I'm still there to share this with all the world, to say, please vaccinate. You have a vaccine. Me, I didn't be vaccinated because I grew in Cameroon. But even people with the vaccine get the meningitis.
Yeah, for sure.
So what it's pretty incredible is like how lucky you were to play golf before this, because if you have chosen any other sport, like you wouldn't be able to play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
true.
golf is the only game that allowed you to play even. In your
Yeah. Well,
condition.
when did you pick up playing golf? Like
I was a sailor actually.
a sailor?
Sailor, yeah. I'm
Okay.
from Santander, and I picked up golf like at the age of 12 because my granddad, he was a hero for me, so
Yeah.
he started playing golf, and it was kind of be able to share time with him. I didn't really care about the game. I mean, I played, but you know, wanted to spend time with him. It's just I got in love with the game as well, so that's where it started, and then I picked the game because it was the only one. Because when I was sailing, I had to use a different boat.
Mm.
When I was skiing, I need different kind of skis.
Yeah.
Like I need to adapt every other sport to my conditions. But golf was the only game I could play with my granddad. I started playing obviously like the normal club leagues and federation leagues and national teams and all that kind of stuff with normal people.
Yeah, right.
Let's get it under commas. Normal people.
Yeah, that's fine.
As normal as golfers get.
Yeah.
But I think that's the best thing of this game, that we can all play against each other, and with our hard conditions to be able to move a golf club, we can still do it quite properly on a golf course
Yeah.
with the same clubs as the other guys and the same rules. Like you don't need to change anything for different bodies.
Yeah.
Which is
So, well, looking at Issa's technology here and the prosthetic legs, like, have you tried other options? Because for those at home, you just play off one leg, balances everything.
yeah, like make my life tougher.
Yeah. Like, have you looked into other angles and other opportunities?
I played when I began the game. I played with my prosthetic on my right leg.
Yeah.
So I play with basically two legs.
Yeah.
Like Mike Brown or many other players on tour. But at the age of like 17, I was like I don't know, scratch player or something like that.
Well, you started at a 30 handicap,
Yeah, in like 3-4 years.
and in 3 years, at the age of 14,
yeah,
by 17, you're a scratch handicap.
yeah.
That's unbelievable.
That's the madness of the game of golf
3
at the beginning,
years
you know.
from 30
yeah,
to a scratch
yeah. So
with one leg.
but with my prosthetic.
Oh, that was with
Yeah, that was prosthetic.
Oh,
But at that age,
How dare you? Yeah.
yeah, there was a doctor that said to me that he wanted to do something here in my stump to be able to walk better with my prosthetic. So I have like a nerve pain after that doesn't allow me to put it on again. Like anything that touches my stump is like very painful. So I had to decide again to play the game without a prosthetic. So what's quite a challenge to be able to start playing with one leg now, not with two. So that was pretty tough. But I decided to go on to keep playing the game, and yeah, we got here with that. So yeah, I had to work a lot on my mind because obviously I was seeing shots that my body couldn't do,
Yeah, true.
I couldn't hit. So that was hard to understand. Like I see the ball flying 270, but now it's flying 240. Why? Because obviously your body's not the same. But I've done a lot of big work on the gym and on my mind and everything to be able to play with the level I'm doing right now. So I'm very happy with that.
That was one of my questions for later, but I'll bring it in. Like, what are some of the hardest things that you guys have to go through in terms of let's start with from a golfing perspective. What are some of the hardest things?
For me, I think it's the same that the other players, but a little bit extra. Like for example, like a long fairway bunker,
Wow, yeah.
like 150-yard bunker shot. It's difficult not to put the club in the ground, and obviously like with the balance in the sand.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty
yeah.
tough. But I think it's tough for everyone. Maybe not for these guys around here this week, but for most of the golfers in the world, like that's the toughest shots in golf, or maybe very different,
Undulating
undulating.
fairways.
But it's kind of the same to the other golfers.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Obviously, club speed is like
Yeah.
I cannot move my driver more than 105, 107, which is pretty good, but it's still not 125 or 120, which is probably 117 the average.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are the toughest.
Yeah. What about you, Issa?
Me, for the game, I don't have any problem. It's the same for me. It's the same for me, yeah.
Same for you.
Yeah. After I recover, when I start back, when I get the solution, because after my amputation, even in the hospital, I used to play plastic ball, gymming a lot. So when I come back, the federation gave me the post like to be a manager of the Cameroon team, and I was running the way everything till one day I was pissed off and saying, how they play so bad. I can play even with one hand. I can make bogey. I can make 18 bogey. What is the problem? And my daughter, Malika, asked me, Dad, what do you need? And I say, I need something. I don't have anything in my left hand. I need something there.
Yeah.
Something like, I need something to grab my club, to take my club, to bring back the left hand on the game. She was like, okay, I have the solution. She went back in my wheelchair because when I'm in the house, I have a wheelchair. And she bring out the scrap.
So,
Yeah. Take it out.
where's this? It's stuck everywhere.
Yeah. See, she bring out the scrap where I used to.
So your daughter
Yeah.
has thought about this on your behalf and inspired you into this new trick of the trade. So,
So
you're just
I will
listening,
use
he's
to-
got a
to
Velcro
scrap
strap.
like this Velcro
Yeah.
to my wheelchair
Okay.
when we play, and in the end I take it back. So they use this to type their hand because they are twins, Malika and Jamila. They used to use it to trap their hand, and they say, why you can use it to trap in the club
Yeah.
and use it. I say, wow, brilliant.
Brilliant.
What time was 8 o'clock tonight in Yaoundé? I just picked the car. I said, let's go to the driving range. The last day was a Sunday. So the last day was Monday. They were supposed to go to school. No, we passed all the night day in the practice range.
Wow. So do you
Till
want
the
to show
morning.
us,
So,
show us how this works?
So I just get the gun, the glove, and then the part of strap. Yeah.
So you strap the Velcro to the glove strap.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
I get to stand up. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go.
So I'll get my club here.
Ah, that is a great use of the golf glove. And you do this every single shot.
Every single shot. Only when
Unless-
I'm around the green, I don't use it. I play normally. In the putting,
okay.
I play normally.
Yeah.
I begin putting with, but was not good. So
Yeah.
now I put with empty. So it's like this, I agree.
Wow. That's clever. Clever daughter.
Yeah.
And that's changed your game, literally. That's
Yeah, change my game, bring me everything I have. Like Juan Postigo just said, is amazing game golf. Like this year, I just played 6 events. I win 5 of them, and I finish second. But I would say first because when you finish second in the US Adaptive Open, and I'm the first in my category, so I would say I win the 6th tournament. So this, I was like, I get to seize this chance to ask for the G4D to get me invitation for the DP World Tour so I can compare myself with the valid player, the top one in the world, to see my level, to see my game, to see if I can continue running this, I would not say crazy game.
That's a crazy game.
I would not
It
say
is.
it. I would not say it. I would not say it because I almost get too eagle. I almost get too eagle today. So I would
Ugly
not
game,
say
or-
because when you
Yeah.
get eagle, you're wow, what a game. Wow. Even in my hospital, when I would lie down, I was just in my face, my head was like, you are putting for eagle. You put it in all in one, you get it. That's bring me up. That's giving me a lot of power.
Yeah, for sure.
So this sport is it's very important. When I was in 2022, where I play back in the tour, I make it a qualified round in Italy, and I went back in Egypt. I make the cut there. Was very good for me, very good for my community. I have one good friend of mine working with the company they call U-Golf. And like COVID was disturbing, he said, Issa, you get to make another job.
Yeah.
You get to become ambassador for develop the golf in the world. I said, of course.
So yeah, so just for clarity, you mentioned you made the cut, but for those at home, this was a professional tournament
Yeah.
full of golfers, all full ability, all able golfers.
Yeah.
And you've come in
Yeah.
and you've made the cut with what, 70 and 71 rounds of
Yeah.
70,
Yeah.
71.
You get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
and
on.
we was 186 player in the tee box.
Wow,
The cut make, they were taking 40 player, the 41st player.
that's awesome.
And I make it.
Well, on its own, making a cut in a pro tournament, that's pretty amazing. So well done, mate. That's really cool.
This changed my life. This give me like, you get to continue. You don't have anything. You are good.
Yeah, nice.
You're good. So with my coach was like, no, Issa, you have a protest. You cannot swing that fast. Your club head get to have like, okay, 100 mile speed. You are good. Even if you get to use the 7 iron between the pitching waves, just go for that. I said, no, why? I get to follow. I get to find something. And I have lucky in Toulouse, where I was ambassador for Develop the Golf. I meet a company where they call Lagarix. So Lagarix fit me a good prosthesis,
Yeah.
a good model, looking very good to play golf.
Let's be frank. Like, you boys are competing to win. Like, you're here. Like, this is high stakes for you. This is what your like dreams are here for, right? How do you interpret, I guess, some of the different disabilities, and how do you look at some of them and go, well, is this fair? Can you explain to us how almost the system works? Because there's a range of different players with amazing talents and everything, but how does it work?
Whoa, that's a tough question. First of all, I think on disability world, it's impossible to get 2 players at the same level of disability.
Yeah.
It's very hard to find. Like even a player with a prosthetic of a 100 player for one leg player is so different, like many different players. But I mean, you have to be out of that. You cannot be thinking like this guy has advantage over me because he's got 2 legs and I have 1 and whatever. We just have to go and play golf. Like, is the thing with the categories. I mean, here is only the best players in the world. So whatever the disability is. So we don't mind your 1 leg or whatever, or 2 legs or whatever. You will be here if you are the best in the world, one of the top 10 in the world. So there's no categories in there, right? It's just the best players that play the game of golf.
True.
The best scores, like the best handicap, the best professionals, players which play. So it's no categories really. We can say that, for example, 100 players is very difficult to be able to get to like top level, obviously, because 100 players, there's some very good ones, like 3-4 handicappers, but they won't be able to get here. Most of the disabilities you will see around here is lower lower body disabilities like
Yeah, true.
legs and all that. If you analyze the field, it's like Keith Poppert. He's got like his legs are walking one way and he's going the other way. Like
Yeah.
his brain doesn't know how to send the message to the legs. Obviously, Issa, Mike Brown, Tommaso Perrino. See, most of the field, Lachlan Wood, is legs.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe it's easier to play without legs than without arm. That's the message we send from here.
Yeah, and I don't want to shy away from the fact as well. You mentioned you've been through a lot of surgeries. There's a great quote with you talking about Tiger Woods and about the spinal surgeries and the fact that you've had a lot more than him.
Yeah, I don't know, but Tiger probably has a few, huh?
Yeah.
Probably might have like 8 or 10 or I don't know how many, but yeah, it's tough. Every time you go into the hospital, you're never the same when you go out.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they always change something in your body, in your energy levels, like with all the medication you take, with all those things. Every time you go in, like you change quite a lot, and it's difficult to get the feels.
Yeah.
We always like talking about feels in the course, right?
100%.
So it's difficult to get those feels back
Yeah.
to your old body that came in and now it's
Yeah.
new. So it's tough, and it's a challenge to adapt to every single circumstance.
Yeah.
And for me, the worst thing is, in my case, is understanding that every 3, 4, 5 years time, I will have to do.
A reset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when we go to change your oil to your car. So it's like
Yeah,
every
yeah.
10,000, 20,000 kilometers, you
The
will go
warrant
in
of
there.
fitness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's there. And that's important to understand that it's a process.
Yeah, 100%.
And another thing, which I would say we have to mention with the disability world, is the importance of stay fit or be fit, to be able not to play golf, like to make the best out of your living. Because if I would be like 20 extra kilos, I couldn't walk with the crutches, or it would be way tougher. So I think it's very important to stay fit, to stay strong, and to understand your situation all the time, to reevaluate the risks every single time.
Oh, 100%.
I'll be a great CEO. Like,
Yeah.
if there's any big
Yeah.
company around,
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
few years' time, I'll probably jump in that.
Yeah, we like that. We like that a lot. And like, I guess for you from a golf perspective as well, you've got way up to I think you've gone as high as number 3 in the world rankings. Like, what are the goals for you, and how do you like not only practice, but how do you maybe adjust your body, and how do you strive to get to that next level and keep climbing those ranks? Because, you know, you've obviously had a great career so far, and I'm sure there's plenty more to come.
First of all, you need to invest a lot of time and effort to make a great team.
Yeah.
Like people who understand you and want to take you to the next level, because I'm just the product of what other people are doing, like technical coach, physical coach, management. Like all those guys are taking you up to be able to get to the next level. And obviously the target is to win a major championship. Like I'd love to win the G4D Open or the US Open. That'd be like a great, will be great to show myself that I can do it, because obviously the level is rising up every single year. So if I do it faster, it will be easier because new players are coming in. So that means we're doing great
True.
as players and as a tour, to show people and to show kids like they can make a living out of golf, which is, I think, the target of these starting point tours.
Issa, you mentioned making a living. You mentioned you were sleeping on the golf course and how young things and how tough it was back then. What have you found now that you've found some success in golf? How do you make a living playing golf and getting sponsors? How hard is it to continue to, I guess, remain a healthy lifestyle outside of your own health?
Yeah, for me, it's still a big problem.
Yeah.
Till now, that like Ryan say, you get to have a good team around you. Me, I never have a team. The only thing I have, like in 2015, when I met my stepmom, I have the support of my mom to provide me some event where she can pay for me to go. But I know since when I turned pro, I would know I'll get to teach, get the money and teach and pay the bill or go to the tournament.
So you do a lot of coaching and teaching
I
on
do
the
a
side?
lot of coaching in the side, and when I start play very well when I turned number one in 2015. I was like, okay, I can put the coach to the side and invest my body in only playing, only playing. But this is, like you say, it necessary a lot of time, a lot of money.
Yeah.
So without this, you cannot move to the next step. Like last year, when Tony Bennett called me to say, Issa, we see you play golf back. We want you in the Edgar event. And I said, Tony, I cannot come there because it's expensive for me. And it's still amateur game. We don't win. They are not prize money. And me, today I have my qualified tour, I have my tour card, so I cannot come there.
I think we should all have the opportunity to get some money out of this game, which nowadays there's loads around. I think in the history is now there's more than ever right now, more support than ever. So I think we deserve to have some piece of the cake at some point because we are generating it. It's not because we're generating it. I think we need some more support of that.
Nice. And how important is the like G4D bringing all you guys together as well? It must be awesome to not only for the golf but socially and to like get the chance to play together and like experience what everyone's going through. How special is it to?
It's very special because apart from disabilities, we all live similar lives. For example, I'm a very good friend with Brendan Lawlor, and we go through different challenges daily, which is quite similar. I mean, we have pain, we have back problems, we have so many similarities, and it's nice to talk to someone that understands your situation. That's
sure.
pretty cool.
Sure.
And the friendship level, it's so different because we really understand both our situations.
Yeah.
So that's incredibly special.
What do you think your personal strength is? Like if you look at your game, like I might say like I love chipping around the greens and that's where I think I can beat my mates. Or like what's this little element of your game that you think you've got an advantage over the field?
I think the best part of my game, I'm sure, is short game.
Short game.
Like from 60 yards to the hole, I'm very, very good.
Yeah.
But it has nothing to do with disability, probably. But I was born in Seve's place in Pedreña, so in Santander. So I think in that area, the air is different and we learn how to manage our club differently. So I think we learn differently to make the short game around that area. So I think many players here around, Nacho Vieira, Manuel, they are also from the same place and they are obviously very good short
Seve
games.
hands.
Yeah, Seve hands. So I think that's my best stuff.
And he's an inspiration for you. Can you tell us a little bit about, I guess, getting to know him and his family and how inspiring he was for your career?
Obviously, Seve, I think, not just for Spanish golf or from people from Santander, but for European golf, is just a huge inspiration.
Massive.
He made all the big change in golf. So we all deserve that to him. And usually being from the same city, and he's got 3 sons, 2 sons and 1 daughter. I'm a very good friend of all 3. But Javier is also my manager. We work together.
Awesome.
We play a lot of golf together. And I've got to say that when I signed the contract first with Javier, it was on a table of glass. And under that glass were all these belt things of all the major championships that Seve played.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so
Like
that was
official player buckles.
yeah, the player badges. Yeah, so I was like shaking, like while I was signing that paper. You know, I saw all the Masters, the US Open, the PGAs. Like, so that was pretty special, and I owe Javier a lot for his tremendous effort every single day to help me to rise up. So yeah,
that's brilliant. And what's the strength of your game? Is there
anything
that the technology helps you with?
But with the technology, I would say, but in my first life, like golfer, I was using the technique of, how they call it, John Daly to beat Tiger Woods in the long drive. So my passion is to hit the ball very far.
I love
long hitter. But with my protest now, I like to drive because in the tee box, it's flat. I don't have this difficult changing the position of my feet because with my prothèse, it cannot move. I don't have the need on.
Yeah.
So it cannot move. So when I have a break or this, I'm in trouble.
Right.
So I like when it's flat in the tee box is my best.
We need to
That's
start
part of my
getting a
game.
remote, and you can adjust it to the terrain.
Yeah, they have it. They have it in America.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, but the problem is that those people use it. They cannot make a pivot. They cannot go to the finish
Yeah.
because the prothèse will block.
Very good. Oh, honestly, fellas, like sitting here, hearing your stories, you know, we talk about the mental struggles, we talk about the mental help as well, because golf is such a beautiful game where it brings us all together, makes us forget about the real world. And I'll give you the tip, you guys are going to inspire a lot of people to not only play golf, but to whatever scenario they're in, to keep going and keep going forward, because I think you guys are paving the way beautifully, and I really look forward to seeing how you go, seeing how the journey continues, because it's awesome to watch. So on behalf of everyone, I just want to say massive thanks for coming in to chat today.
Thanks very much for having us and for having this hour time and this beautiful whiskey we had while we were talking. So
Nice.
really appreciate your time as well.
It's a cool story, and keep the journey going, eh?
Yeah. Oh, happy to be here. Happy to represent the disabled golf and to share the passion, to inspire others. Like Tiger would inspire a lot of players. Even today, Rory McIlroy, others players. We, to our side, we inspire the people with disabled, and we push them to come.
Well,
to
not
golf
only people with disabilities.
Yeah,
as well,
but it's them, because we are speaking in this house, but they are in some house, they lock them in the house because they don't want to bring them out. This is what happened in Africa, even in Europe, still happening in Europe. So this is a big and a strong message we get to say that golf is for everyone in the world.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, well, I look forward to playing with you boys at some point as well.
Whenever.
Line that up. It'll be good.
More than welcome.
All right. Cheers, fellas. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
Well done.
To watch another DP World Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.